everyone, this is Ami, founder and CEO of Stello AI. We are an AI-powered compensation platform designed to answer one deceptively simple question. How much should you pay your employees, and how do you retain your top employees without a bang? As you can see, not very simple. Every year, companies invest millions of dollars into salary increases in terms of base salary, bonuses, and massive equity grants. Yet, employees across the world are left with a feeling that they are underpaid and not paid competitively compared to the market. Why does this happen? Let's now talk about what is really happening behind the scenes. During a salary increase cycle, companies build budgets worth multi-million dollars. And precisely because it's such a large budget, HR teams, finance teams, all the people managers invest hundreds of hours in analyzing data, understanding employees' performance, impact, and they make incredibly difficult trade-offs to ensure that top performers are well rewarded, the right people get the right amounts. So it's a lot of work, investment, thought, intention that goes behind these parts of the processes. And after all of that work, there is one final step that matters more than anything else, which is communicating compensation to employees. And this actually is where most organizations get it wrong. They are building mail merges, they build PDFs, they are triple checking their many spreadsheets to ensure that the right spreadsheet is going to the right employee with the correct manager on CC. So there's just an immense amount of manual work that's going on behind this. And tech is so limited that even when a company is using some technology, this last mile delivery is almost always painfully manual. It has a lot of customization, so much context, and the company's culture and a particular way of communication that makes it hard to use the tech. So again, it's very manual. And what companies get wrong in this is they share the numbers, but they don't share the reality. They don't share the context. Business leaders, don't give employees a view of the full picture. So, either it's because they themselves don't know, or they know about it and just don't realize that this is a very important part that they should, in fact, be communicating to the employees. They need to communicate things like, hey, how was their budget really built? And how does, company performance determine what kind of salary increases and bonuses even get paid out, and how multiple employees' pay decisions all made at once really do impact each other, and how can you explain those trade-offs clearly, confidently, and in a very transparent manner. And finally, being able to tie the employees' performance to their compensation, probably the hardest part of the conversation. So what happens in this is employees walk away feeling underappreciated. They feel like their company, didn't really invest in them. Especially the highest performers feel like all of their effort, their impact, effect that they wanted or realize into financial gain for them. And then similarly, managers are confused that, hey, I just gave a salary increase to this employee, and why is he or she upset and, not happy? And can they not see the effort that the company is making, even maybe in a very down market or a recession time, to give them an increase? So I think this sharing of context is pretty big in employee communication and a phase that needs a lot of effort. Now, let me make this very real with an example. Meet Harry. Harry is a superstar employee in a company based in the United States. He has worked really hard in this past year, and now it's Q1 and time for salary increases. His company gives him 5% salary increase and a 25% bonus. And, his manager shares the numbers, and, after that, Harry's reaction was of disappointment. The only thing in his mind was, after all this, what do I get? All I get is a 5% increase. That's all that he could think of, and how it wouldn't even cover cost of inflation or the new things he wanted to buy or invest in. His mind immediately goes, is that it? That's all my hard work was worth to you? So here's the part that Harry doesn't know, and here's how his manager should have communicated this to him. Harry, the company's average salary increase this year is 2%. The company believes your hard work and impact has been huge, so your increase percentage is 2.5 times all other employees, and hence you are getting a 5% salary increase this year. It has come at the cost of some of your colleagues getting even smaller increases. Also, your target bonus for your level is 15%. Your company has made a huge investment. We want to reward you above and beyond for your contributions. So instead of 15% bonus, this year, we are granting you a 25% bonus, which is a significantly large amount and one of the highest bonus percentages in the company. Also, on top of this and beyond cash compensation, annually, your total rewards package also consists healthcare, insurance, competitive 401k, and the company is investing about $15,000 towards your healthcare insurance. You're also nominated now for our company's leadership development program, which will help you grow into a management role in the future and make you eligible for bigger responsibilities and more financial earnings. When you communicate it that way, now the story changes, because Harry doesn't see just a number. He sees intent, he sees the effort his management team has made and appreciation. He perhaps even sees a path forward from a career perspective to, a longer career at the company. That is, the difference between a compensation conversation that erodes trust and one that builds loyalty. And that is exactly what we enable at Stello AI. At Stello AI, we recognize that along with good decision making on the compensation side, you also need the tools and capabilities to provide for an amazing communication experience for employees, which arguably is a very, very important part of the process. So that's exactly we have enabled at Stello. We give HR and business leaders the tools to create clear, compelling, easy to understand, beautiful and very personalized total reward statements. There's no spreadsheets needed, no PDFs. And with Stello AI, companies can actually provide a full view of compensation, base salary, bonuses, benefits, 401k, any other benefits and perks that are included, including leadership development programs. You can cover all of it. They have the capability to edit every word, every line in the statement on bulk, so that it feels like your culture, your vibe, your branding. And then we have capabilities in which, managers can send statements directly. And in the end, HR teams can just do a bulk release to everyone who hasn't received. We also know the nuances for every country in terms of local regulations, signatories, labor laws, mandatory increases, and all of that is easily provided. You have choices like add monthly pay for countries like Ukraine, Argentina, India, and then also custom signatures, either the CEO or the head of a division or head of a country. So literally anything that the company wants to envision and wants to communicate can easily be built out. Our vision is that the platform should be such that it adapts to what a company needs, not the other way around. And that's the vision we have enabled at Stello AI. We think compensation communication should feel intentional, transparent, and very well deserved. As I said, great compensation decisions need to be accompanied by a very good communication. And when employees really understand the value that their job brings and compensation brings, then their job doesn't become just a checkbox in their lives. They feel valued, they feel like bringing their whole self to work and, really motivated to advance the mission. So thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed the insights you learned today, please subscribe to our channel for more insights. Thank you and see you soon. Bye.